drivers. It's the end of the year and we're going to do a wrap up by looking at the past as well as future plans for the channel. So to look at the past, I'm going to read comments that are from way back when I started the channel up to the present. And these are just comments that I think are funny or good or bad. It's a mixture and just ones that I kind of pulled out as highlights. And forgive me if I totally botch your names, but I'm going to do my best here. And I'll put them up here on the screen as I'm reading them. So this first comment comes from a video that was highly controversial. It was my top 5 worst things about the MR2. And it got a lot of backlash and people defending the MR2. I think because a lot of people sort of misread it as the top 5 reasons I hate the MR2, which is another type of video that some people have done. But this was the top 5 worst things about the MR2. And no matter how good something is and how much of an enthusiast I am, something is still going to have, comparative downsides. So that was the point of this. But anyway, this guy kind of made me laugh because he goes through each of my 5 things here, as you can see, and at the end of each point, he sort of gives his rebuttal. And Andrew Centrella here says, highway cruising, I drove 19 hours straight in my 92 turbo and it was comfortable with 40 miles per gallon average drafting a bit. The seats are terrific for a 2-door sports car. Fix your tires if you want quieter trips. The shift boot getting ratty? Oh no! Can't rotate my tires? You mean like any rear-wheel drive car? The car's old, was sold in small numbers, so parts are slightly tricky to get. Cries into panties. No cup holders, and so on and so forth. So, you get the idea. Basically, he just really has to defend it, and kind of made me laugh. There's always going to be somebody out there who has a problem with it. All right, so next one. This comment comes from awong160, and this was on my cost of owning a modified car video where I visited a boba shop. And he says, host an MR2 meet at a boba shop, smiley face. So the reason I included this comment is because would any of you guys actually be interested in me hosting a meet somewhere? It's totally something that I'd be willing to do. Every once in a while somebody will suggest this, but I just haven't because I'm not really sure people would actually show up. But if you're interested, comment below. All right, next one from my Mazda review. Ryan says, this is the broke man's car, all in capitals. Okay, I guess. It's just funny. He's like really mad about it. It's supposed to be an economical daily driver, so whatever. All right, comment here on my MR2 review. And we're going to do several comments from this video just because it's my most watched video and there are so many comments, both good and bad. So, Dylan Wilson says, finally a better explanation of mid-engine cars handling. Great review. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that it often gets misunderstood, so glad that I was able to give a good explanation on that. Blah Spoglies, maybe, also said, in this video, Lieutenant Jim Dangle reviews MR2 Turbo. Alright, so apparently I kind of have his same mannerisms or voice, so fair game, I guess. I don't really know who he's talking about, but okay. Big J says, I like your tone. It's like a stoned gentleman. So this is something that I get every now and then, not that particular thing, but just people commenting on my voice or the way I talk, in both good ways and bad ways. So we'll probably get a few of these. Same video here. I have no criticisms to your videos except the speed of speaking. I literally speed up your videos to 1.25 so that it sounds more normal. Otherwise, all good. So I guess he thinks I speak too slowly. And this is something that I've worked on. I used to speak more slowly, and I've kind of picked up the pace a little bit. All right, another comment on the same MR2 review. This guy's a sleeper gearhead, the real deal. I appreciate that. I try and keep things, pretty low-key in general, but I'm glad to see people are recognizing. Another comment here, I believe, from the same MR2 review. You're the most chill car enthusiast I've ever seen. I'm not big on fake enthusiasm, so urban secrecy PK, probably true. All right, I think we're starting to get to the end of these MR2 review comments. Creative username, see what you did there, says your voice is oddly soothing. Makes me really calm for some reason. Anyway, I just bought an AW11 a few weeks ago, and man is it frickin' awesome. Well, I appreciate it. I hope that some of you also find my voice soothing, although that's kind of creepy in a weird way. But anyway, congrats on the AW11 as well. It is a fun car. Oh, and actually that last comment that I just read was on my top 5 best things about the MR2. So, sorry about that. Now, this next video is going to be on my Super Street Tech Day video, also where I go downtown LA and I did a little spoof on somebody at the beginning, and he says, dude, or Zach Quintain Carlon says, dude, the pure sarcasm at the start with the spark, thumbs up, straight up fire, ha ha. I appreciate it. Again, my sense of humor is a little more dry, a little more sarcastic, and I like to do these little skits where I do kind of parodies of other YouTubers sometimes. Okay, moving on. This was on my Toyota Fest video. T Van B says, like the vids, mate, but you are boring as fuck, spelled F-U-K. So later I commented back to him, I was like, thanks, I think, I don't know. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just having a bad day. I actually really enjoy your videos, but I was frustrated with kids and felt the need to comment about things. So, hey, whatever. And, you know, for the rest of you, if I'm not your style, that's all good. Don't feel pressured to watch or anything. But this was just an example of somebody who made kind of a strange compliment and threw a little shade at the same time. But I appreciate it, and it's good to, you know, have some conversation between people. Okay, this one is on my MR2 one take, which sadly did not make it onto the Smoking Tire channel. But Muffin Man 0512 says, what brand is that jacket you're wearing? And this kind of made me laugh just because, like, obviously the whole point is about the car and everyone's talking about the car and, you know, maybe about whether it was or wasn't on the Smoking Tire, and he's talking about my fashion, so I appreciate that. Alright, this one is on my video on the differences between different kinds of power steering. So, .game says, not sure what your problem is or manufactured car that you buy. Clearly you don't make enough money to own a BMW like me. All the new BMW are electric steering, buddy. BMW consumers always complain about the weight of the 3 and 5 Series. Electric steering has always made a car lighter. Electric steering has proved to be better, which is why the 328i and the 528i have been the best-selling cars with BMW. The current 530i and 540i are new electric steering. Alright, so many things to say about this, but this frickin' made me laugh. Like, a lot of times people will say LOL and whatever. This literally made me laugh out loud when I saw this. It's even now, just rereading it. So, I don't think English is this guy's first language, so, you know, I'm gonna avoid taking cheap shots at that, but this guy, like, okay, clearly doesn't know what my other car is if he thinks I can't afford a BMW, so that's pretty funny. And then also, this guy is just like, I don't know, anytime you make a superlative like saying such and such is always better, you're gonna be wrong. Although ironically, I just did one there. Anyway, really funny, and this sparked a lot of comments, a long comment chain, and it's just somebody trying to talk about things that they really don't know shit about. Okay, also on my power steering video, Pedo Bear says, fuck you. This just made me laugh. Like, yeah, alright. Short and simple, to the point. So, last one here for the power steering one. Sonin Steel says, best video I found on the topic. I don't understand the dislikes or rude comments. Oh, and those muscles aren't fake. Great video and nice car. So I appreciate it. I do hope that, you know, I feel like I did ramble a little bit on that video. However, I do hope that I really clarified it, and it's good to see that it is helping some people and has gotten a lot of views. And as far as that muscle comment, somebody else randomly said, Bob, your muscles are fake to me. I have no idea what that's even supposed to mean. But no, they're not fake. Next comment comes on my video about are bigger wheels better? Ralph Furley says, excellent presentation. I'm a novice when it comes to aftermarket wheels and tires, but you have certainly answered and clarified some of my questions. And goes on to say more. I won't read the whole thing. But again, super glad that I'm able to help some people and get a little bit more knowledge out there. And this comment comes from my last year's end of the year wrap-up. And Boo Fighter, who's a longtime viewer, thanks for watching, says, "It has been fun watching your channel grow. I have kind of used your channel as an inspiration for mine. Super glad that that has inspired you, and I've been able to kind of help you and anybody else out there who I've also inspired to do their own channel or grow theirs. And check out Boo Fighter's channel. He makes some pretty good videos if you're an MR2 enthusiast, so thank you again." This comment comes from my 350Z review. David Bryant says, "You are wrong. Not a very intelligent car guy. Please stop reviewing cars. You compare this to a gay Subaru." Alright, first of all, don't use that as a put down. Secondly, what are you even talking about? Like, I love how this guy just categorically says that I'm wrong and that I'm unintelligent and I should stop reviewing cars. Well, I don't plan to, and I kind of disagree with you. This comment is on my video on what makes a good car. Michael Gilson says, "Great video. As an R driver, I'm a bit biased, but I've driven the RS as a daily driver. It sucks. It's an awesome car, and I'd own one if I could afford an awesome track day car." Goes on, so on and so forth. Says, "Looking forward to the new Heart and MR2 and your other projects and videos." So what I really like about this comment is that I made some negative comments about the Golf R, and this Golf R owner sort of expresses his different opinion, but still has appreciation for my video. So it's great to see some kind of like reasonable conversation on the internet and somebody who can accept other perspectives. So thank you. Alright, this video is on my GTR delivery video. Stephen Coles says, "I cannot wait for the content with this amazing car. It's a beast." It totally is a beast. As far as making more content, I included this comment because I feel like I haven't made enough content with the GTR, so I definitely plan to do more of that soon. This comment from my short video that I did on my MR2 driving through LA, kind of a cinematic short that I did with some friends. Really cool video. It's the main video that's on my channel. If you haven't already watched it, please check it out. And Digital says, "Nice. Looks like they cleared out the city for you to do this shoot." Thank you. I appreciate that because we shot so much footage, and in order to get that look like we shut down the city, it took a lot of time and work, so I appreciate it. This comment on our Bigger Wheels Better #2. So, Kalen Barr, very informative. "You seem like you should have a lot more subscribers. Good job." Well, thank you. Again, I'm glad that I could be informative. As far as having more subscribers, I would love to have more subscribers. I think I should too. But in reality, I know there are certain reasons why I don't have subscribers. Mainly that I don't do daily vlogs and upload super often, but thank you. This video comes from my history of tuner magazines, and I had two parts of that. So this is actually on part 2. We had 2 part 2s in a row. And this is probably my favorite comment that I've gotten of the year or ever possibly. It's from Jonathan Wong, and he says, "Another solid watch. Thanks again for the shout-outs." If you've watched those videos, you definitely know who Jonathan Wong is. A lot of you probably know who Jonathan Wong is, even if you haven't watched my history of tuner magazines. He is the former editor of Super Street magazine, has a huge influence on so many things in car culture, and to have him watch and comment on my videos is a huge honor. MR2 Assemble 6, Maxim XXX100. "Darn, I didn't even know you were out there. Greetings from the mint green MR2 in the video. I guess I'll just have to meet you next year then, haha." So I included this because I want to meet you guys, okay? So I always meet people at meets, but I really enjoy meeting you guys. If you watch my videos, you follow me on Instagram, or you're just a random person that wants to say hello, like, I really appreciate it. I definitely want to encourage you guys to come say hello to me, and I would love to meet all of you. Another video on MR2 Assemble 6. Muffinman0521 says, "I refuse to believe that even 2 people exist that don't like MR2 enough to downvote this video." So I guess that video had 2 dislikes at the time, and yeah, hey, there's always some hater out there, right? Alright, this is on my Year 10, Chronicles Year 10 video. Lan, or Ian, I think that's Lan. Actually no, Ian, sorry. Thanks for providing another perspective. I am an ITR, or Integra Type R owner, but appreciate many cars. I've owned a 94 Super Twin Turbo, and it was a solid GT car. So another great example of somebody appreciating another opinion. I think he just liked, seeing kind of a non-Honda owner's perspective on that meet. And it's a meet that I really enjoyed, and it's just cool to see somebody appreciate another perspective of somebody. So I appreciate your perspective as well. All right, getting to our last comment of the video. This was on my very recent Chuckwalla Hot Lap video, and Ruggage Restate, I know I probably pronounced that all wrong, says, "You drive consistently and your lines are perfect. Well done, sir." Well, thank you so much. I don't think it actually is perfect, but I really appreciate it. I think my line did get better and better, and I think it was pretty good, but there were definitely areas where I could tighten it up. But it just made me feel good, and so I wanted to include that comment, and I appreciate you giving me the compliment. All right, so that wraps up all of our comments and look back on the past for this part of the video. And speaking of that last one about the track driving, I unlocked a new achievement. Drove my car on track. And a list of all the achievements in the description below. Still working on some of them. So now I want to talk about moving forward. What's going to happen in the next year? Well, 2018 was a pretty good year for me, honestly. Some years recently in the past have been kind of rough for me personally. 2018 was much better. I bought the GTR. It was amazing. I think I've put out more quality videos that continue to progress in many ways, and appreciate all of your views. And I want to try and continue that trend of bringing out more and more quality videos. However, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. So I'm going to try something new. I'm still going to make all of the types of videos that I make right now, okay? So that includes the occasional car review. That also includes discussion of various car tech and culture and that type of thing. Some just kind of like vlog and show coverage. So all the things that you know about and love. However, I'm also going to add a new series called Daily Drivers. So this is going to be my way of being able to consistently upload videos almost every day of the week. I'm going to be uploading these 4 days a week, and they're going to be a quick car tip or fact. So I'm excited to share those with you. They're going to be coming, and then like I said, I'm going to make all the videos I would normally make, but in the days where you don't get those videos that I upload every week or every other week or so, you're going to get a daily driver. So I'm really excited about these, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And I encourage you to give me feedback, please, and let me know if there's any questions that you have or things that you want me to talk about in the daily drivers. So that's what I have planned for 2018. I'm also going to get an exhaust for the GTR. We're going to finally get that frickin' transmission in the MR2 if I have to do it myself. And I think that's about it as far as plans for the cars right now. We'll hopefully get some more track time as well. And of course we have the Daily Driver series and lots of other cool stuff coming at you. So, Happy New Year. I hope 2018 was good to you as well. And I hope 2019 is even better. See you guys next year.